What's going on, my gamers? It's Scotty of Underdog Gaming UK. Today we're on some Modern Warfare 3. It's a post commentary like quite a few of you asked for. And if you don't know what a post commentary is, it's different to live where you do your gameplay and you talk over on a subject or something like that. Right, the post commentary I'm going to talk about today is... I think kids should enjoy being kids and stop trying to be grown up so fast. Because in this day and age and this generation of kids, as a father of 2 girls and 5 steplads, it seems to be very much the topic of who's got a girlfriend, who hasn't got a girlfriend, who's got a boyfriend, and all that kind of thing. Does he like me? And my daughters are aged 10 and 12. Well, one's coming up 10, Charlie, on the 3rd of June, bless her. And then my daughter Cody, she's 12. And the main subject between her and her friends, my 12-year-old daughter, is who fancies who and who likes who and has this person got a crush on me and stuff like that. And I think, to be honest, at that age you're too young to be worrying about things like that, to be honest, guys. So for these younger ones that are watching, I hope you listen and I hope you realise, and it's probably what your parents have been saying to you and things like that. And for those that are parents that are watching, they'll totally understand and know where I'm coming from. It is too young to be thinking about boyfriends and girlfriends and all that stuff at that age, guys. The most important thing you want to be doing at the minute is concentrate on your schoolwork and getting good grades. And for those of you that hate school, which is a majority of kids, luckily my daughter Child likes school, and my daughter Cody, she puts up with school but she's not very keen on it. But the school days are the best days of your life as a kid. The most fun, carefree days. You get to see your friends every single day. You get to go somewhere where you can communicate with your friends every day. You get to learn things every day for free, guys, at the end of the day, for most people. I think it's important that kids do concentrate on being kids instead of things like that. But I think it comes down to technology a lot of times, guys, because I'm just going to say it, some people won't agree maybe, or some people will get very angry, but for those people that get very angry, just take a second to think of why you got angry about what I said, because I think technology, some parents use it as a babysitter, guys, to be bluntly honest. They just stick the kids in front of a console or a PC and they just get on with whatever they want to do, and I think that's quite sad. When we were kids, we all used to go to the field and play football or cricket or whatever, and all parents should get involved. All kids on the street would go, and it was a community, it was lots of fun. And what programmes we watched were kids' programmes. The most cheeky thing we watched were Carry On films, really, to be honest, guys. If you don't know what Carry On films are, look them up. They're still funny today. A lot of my older subs will know what I'm on about, but to be honest with you, that was the most tongue-in-cheek thing we ever got to watch, and it were enough. You got a bit of a booby flash, and there were a lot of very, very sexually pun jokes in there, but they weren't over the top, and they were decent enough for teenagers to watch as well as adults, and all family used to watch them, and it were fine, because adult humour the adults got, and just other things with slapstick comedy, all kids were laughing. But nowadays, some of the stuff kids watch, they might as well be watching porn, to be honest, guys. Everywhere you go, there's stuff posting sex everywhere now, guys, on side of buses, on walls, everywhere you go, radio, TV, internet. Internet's terrible for it. You'll click on something and something, not exactly porn, but something sexual reference will pop up at some point in time, which I think it personally is annoying as a father of kids, that, you know, that stuff shouldn't be anywhere near kids. And it's just one of them things, guys. I do think that you should concentrate on being a kid and enjoy your school life and worry about boyfriends and girlfriends later on. And because the amount of people that I see that are kids pushing kids is disgusting. I don't see point all this rush to grow, guys. Enjoy being kids, enjoy it while it lasts, because trust me, being an adult isn't all bad, but it has a lot of responsibility, and anyone that's a father or a mother that's watching this will know every action you do, everything you say, has a knock-on effect to your children. It influences them, they take note of it. When you don't think they're listening, they are listening, and you've got to be very careful, and it's a big responsibility, and I don't think some kids take that into account when they're having kids. I mean, you'll see some kids, and they're not even old enough to buy a packet of cigs or a bottle of beer, but they're queuing up at chemist for baby formula and nappies. And I think it's just a bit daft, really, guys, and I don't see point in wanting to grow up too fast. I think a lot of innocence should come back. It's quite hard these days for children to be innocent with a lot of stuff that goes on, and we have had to do a lot of sex education a lot sooner nowadays because of certain types of people that's a lot more commonly known. I personally feel it's always been there with the people that's preyed on kids, but it's just more commonly known now. But you got to be a lot more aware, especially when you've got girls. I do think you got to explain things to them and let them understand. But other than that, I think kids should be innocent as long as possible. Kids are losing their innocence, guys. It's disappearing fast. So if you're a kid watching, just have a minute and think and see what you think. And if you've enjoyed it, then put a like and a comment on what you think of what I've put. If you're someone who's young that's watching it, if you're a parent, do you agree? Do you disagree? I do think some parents, and I'm not naming it anyone, but some parents should stop using education as technology as babysitters. The most important thing for kids to be concentrating on when they're kids is having fun with their mates and going to school and having fun at school, because schools are it's some of the best days of your life, guys. You won't believe it, but we all know, for those that's left school a long, long time ago, because I'm ancient, according to some of you guys, I'm very, very old, but take it from someone who's very, very old compared to you then, school's important. It's most fun you're going to have, guys. It is, because as you get older, things change, guys. You go into college, university and stuff, and your mates go, and you just drift off. So enjoy what you've got. Enjoy being a kid and stop rushing to grow up. If you did enjoy this commentary, then please leave a like and a comment. If you're new, then subscribe and all that good stuff. And I hope to see you next video. Ta-ra for now.